Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Blessed Onobanjo and this is Unfollow You, where we talk about everything healthy lifestyle, healthy connection, achieving the state of wholeness as a young woman. And if you are just joining me, thank you so much for coming by and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, so let's get into it. Today I want to talk about what I want to talk about today. I know that some of you are going to stone me, but anyways, for our own good, right? This is female conversation, healthy lifestyle, right? We want to be awesome women, and that is why I'm actually talking about this. We need to talk. Probably you have said, I know some of us that we have said that I'm not doing stress, so I just want soft life. I just want this. I just want to be okay and all. But I want to tell you, soft life is not a career path. You need to do the work. Soft life is not a career path, and that is what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about stop romanticizing soft life and start doing the work. You know, sometimes I feel that social media has done more harm than good when it comes to how we perceive reward. You know, we sort of like scroll and scroll and scroll, and all we see is soft life. We see luxury, we see slow money, slow morning, ease and vibes, candle, and all of those things. The truth is, for you, I love good things. I love rest. I advocate for rest. But let's be honest for a moment. Life doesn't always come soft. And if you're not careful, this constant dose of curated ease, can set you up to rejecting anything that looks like hard work, anything that looks like discipline, responsibility, or process. There's a way that you begin to see consistency as struggle, and you begin to resent the grind that actually built character, that actually built real virtue inside of you. And that is what I really want us to talk about today. First of all, this soft life that you are seeing is often paid by hard season that you do not see. There's a lady, I'm always on her page. I can't remember her name quite well, but this lady talks about, she sort of like rants on Instagram. I think she does data analysis. I'm not so sure, but every day this lady talked about the fact that like last 2 years that she was always sending out her CV, at least 5 CV out in a week, and she would not receive any response from any of those people that she sent those CVs to. She was not receiving any response from any recruiting agent, but yet she kept showing up. So one day that she landed a project, a day that she landed a project, and then she's being paid in dollars and all, people are admiring that. But let's tell ourselves the truth. The stuff like that you're admiring, the money, that vacation, that peace, that stability, it was actually paid for during moment that you don't even see, moment that we don't even post, that are not even postable, on Instagram or on social media. The stuff like that you're advocating for, were paid for, not by money, not always the money, but in years of grinding, years of healing, years of learning, years of failing and starting all over again, years of budgeting, stretching, years of crying, and even showing up when it is not convenient. So before you start desiring, the reward without respecting the sacrifice, that is how entitlement grows in silence. You just need to pay attention. You want to wear Gucci Bem, you want to wear some that's the way I'm looking at us. You want to wear a clothes that costs more than 3 million naira, and you don't even have you don't have a system or a structure or a job that is in place that pays you 200,000. How do you want to do it? When will you not start sleeping with guys around to do that, to be able to buy clothes? I see many ladies that want to really have things that they don't have systems in place that would actually fetch those things. They don't have system in place. When I mean system, like legal systems in place that will actually fetch them those things that they want, yet they want it. Secondly, growth often looks like routine, not aesthetic. When people do so work, when you leave the discomfort of when you stop that desire of wanting to be comfortable, and then when you start doing the work, it doesn't look Instagrammable. It doesn't look Instagrammable. It doesn't look like something that everybody wants to see, right? When you start doing soul work and all. So ladies, we need to really talk. Like, we really need to talk. Soft life isn't a prayer point. It's a product. It's a product that comes after hard work, after sacrifices, after self-discipline, not before. And soft life is not your, your check to lazy life. Stop using it as an excuse. Let's be real. Some people are not even working at all. You're not reading, you're not learning, you're not growing, you're not building anything. But you're just scrolling all day and you're saying, God, when? Sis, the Bible says, even God blesses the work of our hand. What are we doing with you? What are you doing with your hand? You're not so fine to work, you're not so special to start small. Luxury without labor is a fantasy. If you hate effort, you will hate reality. Recently, I've been doing a lot of researches on how to scale myself, with what I do. I make pastries and all. I've been seeing a lot of things I can do. I'm not, and then there's a way that we have romanticized that word. I cannot come and kill myself, Jerry. That mindset is a weak mindset. Let's be clear. Growth and stress are not the same. Growth will stretch you. Growth, it will stretch you. You will have to readjust yourself. You have to unwind. You need to set a real structure around your life. Growth will harshly stress you. And the thing is that when you say the word, I don't like stress. Okay, a girl sent me. There was a girl. She was in, I think she's in SS1 thereabout. And sincerely, I'm this kind of person that really helps, right? If I can afford it, I do help. But that girl, the phone she's using, I don't know, she's SS1 and she's using a iPhone. I'm a remote worker and I'm using Infinix. Really, okay, that's just a joke anyways. But then, how am I expected to help that kind of a girl when she could actually afford iPhone? And I asked her, she doesn't have parents. How do you get that? How were you able to have that phone? Because everything that these girls are seeing online, it's being built up in their head and they want to live their life like that. I used to teach, and those boys, I can still remember them very well, and they would tell me that, Auntie, why do we have to read when we can actually do Yahoo to make money? That is the disadvantage of having all of these things in our environment. And the truth is that nobody owes you is not your man, not your parent, not your society. You are not a decorative flower. You are a human being, and you were not put for you to get a skill. There's a need for you to build something. There's a need for you to learn. There's a need for you to learn to serve. Another thing that is actually very common and rampant among us right now is that we don't want to stress ourselves anymore. You're just waiting for a rich man to come and marry you, and then you don't even want to do something for yourself, right? So I want us to stop glamorizing this passivity. The world is evolving, the world is moving, life is happening, and while you are waiting for soft life that you have not worked for, some other women are becoming the version of themselves that she used to dream about. So you too can also do that. If you're in the process, don't hate it. Sometimes if you are not in your soft life season yet, and that's okay, you are still laying the blocks, you are defining your values, you are fighting old mindset. I don't want you to feel left behind because you are not resting in Bali and you are not zipping coconut water. I beg, people should let us rest. We that we are just starting our journey. Be present in your journey. Don't rush the process because of pressure. Soft life will still come, but let's be real, when it does, identify and we'll know that we actually deserve it, not you trying to use your body for something like that.